Hey guys, it's Alex here. I'm just doing an update on the bikes again. Sorry if I sound funny. I have a slight cold right now, like a runny nose cold, so that's why I sound all nasally. Anyways, just want to say we have a new member to the crew. It's a TTR50. It's all jittered out. It's like the coolest parts. It's like genuine Yamaha team racing or something like that. It's GYTR. I just call it jitter because it's easier to say instead of spelling it out. So anyways, this is it. It's got a lot of stuff done to it. I know it has upgraded jitter fork springs and stuff like that, but it just needs basically a rear shock, tires, and a battery and a tall seat, and this thing will be completely set up for how I want it. But other than that, it runs great. It's like I said, it's got the big bore kit on it, so it's an 85cc. Comes with like the high performance filter, carb, everything, clutch kit. So it's got some money put into it, and it's a lot of fun. And there's the big bar and triple clamp kit. I put the RG3 stickers on them. I cut them so they fit correctly, as you can see. But I use them as fork guards, like, you know, those carbon fiber ones you get from like Lightspeed or whatever. So they work good on these little forks. But anyways, that's the 50. Has some stuff done to it, and it's pretty fast. I mean, my dad rode it and he was blown away how good it could pull him around. So here's my dad's bike. Good news, it's up and running again. We just fixed it last night. The problem was, if you recall my previous videos, I had an electrical problem. The problem was, anyways, starting over, we got a new ignition coil thinking that was it, and a new ignition coil cap. We spent $110 for nothing and got two parts that were useless because that wasn't the problem. We opened up the flywheel cover, and underneath, you know the little keys that go on the crank, they're called a Woodruff key. That key was sheared off because a stupid mechanic that rebuilt my dad's bike did not tighten the flywheel down. I mean, honestly, what kind of mechanic forgets to tighten the flywheel down? So that's when my dad got about an hour of his bike running, and that's when it finally just torqued that key hard enough and sheared it off. Luckily, the magneto's right there, so it caught all the fragments so we could clean it off, but it's running perfect now. My dad's totally stoked, so we're gonna probably be hitting Verona Oaks probably this week. Here's my bike. I threw my old Boost Mobile graphics on it because the white, everybody was saying my bike looked naked. So, and I actually like it a lot better now how it looks, because you can see with the black gripper seat, and it looks pretty sweet with the rims and everything. My bike just needs a new front tube because I blew it out at the track, or actually tore the valve stem on it about a week ago. So yeah, got to order a new tube. And then here's Daggett's bikes and everything. I just cleaned the carb on the KX100, so that one's running great now. It's got some old feel in it, so it'd probably be smart to drain it out. But yeah, every bike's running good. Daggett's bike just needs that clutch kit, or not clutch kit, but he has got clutch plates in storage. He needs to come install. He'll be set. Anyways, here's all the bikes. Yeah, this thing, like I said, I had some GoPed parts for sale. Just trying to get done with all the GoPed stuff. Well, the guy ended up backing out, so I couldn't have bought my battery, and I haven't bought my inner tube because the guy was a flake. So, anyways, another thing I'm going to go show you right now is I built a 50 track in the backyard. Yes, it is small, but because I have like really no land to make a nice one, just small. But I rode on it before, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to go out in the back really quick. So this is the 50 track again. It's going to be my Glen Helen 24-hour training track, because I think it's an exact replica of it. I think I did a good job at replicating Glen Helen. So as you can see, the elevation changes are huge here. Just messing around. But as you can see, I have it's a decent sized backyard, but until we get some grass or something, my parents said I could mess around with the dirt out here. So anyways, here it is. Basically, I had it outlined with rocks because I don't have any cones, but the rocks didn't work because if you gave the pit bike, because it's so torquey, it's a little actually too much for this track because it's so small. But if you gave it too much gas, you'd go outside and hit a rock, so it wasn't that smart of an idea. Anyways, the whole backyard before looked like this, just huge boulders, but I leveled it out. The only tools I used was a bucket, a rake, and a shovel. So anyways, here's like an inside berm I built by heart to see. but you don't need big berms for the 50 because you can just lay it over because it's so small. And then I only rode my 50 on it once. So then after that, I built a whoop section, or at least a small one, because I don't want to hit the skid plate on the bottom. As you can see, there's little whoops right there. So it's fun, and I know it seems really small and boring, but actually if you're riding my 50 on it, you'd probably have a blast because it's a lot of fun. There's another little left-hand turn, and then I'm trying to think of building like a little table right here or something because it's just a complete flat straightaway. And then there's another berm. Right, these are some of the rocks I've dug up. They're about the size, those are about the size of footballs, and then here's a boulder. I don't know how big that would be, but it's a lot bigger than a football. Dig up all those and stuff, so yeah, it's just the whole backyard is just rock. So it took me about probably half a day, probably a day just to get it leveled because there's just so many rocks. When you only have a shovel, a rake, and a bucket, it's really hard to get like the land level and build stuff, you know. So anyways, here's a new berm I just built yesterday, just a small one, just because you don't, like I said, you don't need much for a 50. And over there you can see there's the other corners. But yeah, I'm excited to go try the whoops I built. They're not big like I said, but they'll be fun. Anyways, here's my little 50 track. I know the outlining with palm tree prongs and stuff looks really retarded, but until we get some grass back here, it's a lot more fun than having nothing to do. Plus it's in my backyard, so it's legal. Anyways, talk to you guys later.